edition of Disney's Cinderella Fairy Tale Finds. My name is Bill.
And I'm Connie, and what a show we have planned for you. Amadeo is here with beautiful cameos. We have Roberto Manella back. Beautiful, beautiful pieces inspired by the movie, and then also Heidi Daus.
Yes, and if you missed anything from the Cinderella premiere, we have got all the things you love, all the favorites back tonight. Now, it's also a big night tonight because Disney Cinderella is now available on DVD, Blu-ray DVD on hsn.com. You can go online right now and you can order it at 096226. It's gonna be so much fun for you to now have it at home. And I'm wearing one of the pins from Heidi Daus's collection.
Love that.
She has got jewels that are meant for a princess. We have a question of the week that really has gotten more attention than most of them, and it is, what time in your past was your Cinderella moment? And I'm dying to ask you, Connie, when was yours?
Okay, I think you know that because you were there. When I had my baby boy, the day that I had my baby boy, it was June the 6th, 2007. That was my Cinderella moment because it was like a fairy tale. I had always wanted a baby, and then I looked at that little blonde-haired prince, and I was just like in love. So that was my fairy tale moment. But we want to hear about yours as well. In fact, we're going to find out what Bill's fairy tale moment was. Bill, I'm interested. I'm very curious.
Well, actually, I posted mine on Facebook, and I thought guys could have Cinderella moments.
Sure they can.
I guess they're called Cinderfella moments. But anyway, mine was, truthfully, I was working in our quality department, and everybody in our quality department and management said, Bill, you should audition to become a host. So I did, and I was auditioning with a piece of garnet jewelry, and the casting director, her name was Elena, was behind the camera, and she looked at me and I said, how did I do? And she smiled. 6 weeks later, they told me I became a host. That was my Cinderella moment. Okay, well, this is what we want to hear now from you, and you can go to our community page at hsn.com, just click on community, and then on Bejeweled. So we asked the question, and Nurse Gem 7 answered and responded with definitely my wedding day. So much fun. When else do you get to wear a princess dress and feel like one too? So you know what? This is another one that came in from Wee97526. When I got married back in 1976, I wore a long peach color silky dress, and my husband now wore a peach color silky long sleeve shirt, and we walked into the courthouse and said, I do. I still have my dress. I felt like Cinderella on that day, still do sometimes. So now you can go to our community page, let us know what your moment in time from the past was your Cinderella moment, and at the end of the show you could win $25. Right now, here's Connie with Amadeo.
Well, in fact, this is the first of my princes for tonight, Amadeo. And when we talk about Cinderella and we think about royalty and that kind of thing, Amadeo is actually a 6th-generation Cameo carver. So when you think of his family, they're Cameo royalty, and it's the dynasty of Cameo carvers. So we are thrilled to have you here.
I'm so happy to be back, especially with Cinderella, because, you know, cameos are almost like the fairy tale of jewelry. The way we make cameos in Italy, if you think about it, for so many hundreds of years, we've been hand carving cameos, the Scognamiglio family in Torre del Greco. Just like a fairy tale, you see these beautiful portraits of these beautiful princesses, we call them principesse, right? You know, carved from a conch shell, a beautiful seashell, and made into fantastic jewelry. And also, another Cinderella element of cameos is that you've seen cameos worn by queens and empresses and princesses through the ages, through the centuries, you know, from the Roman Empire through the Renaissance until Queen Victoria, and then through the entire 20th century. All the queens of Europe wore cameos, and today, who wears cameos?
The socialites, the fashionistas, the celebrities, and they wear Amadeo's cameos, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But I've got to let you know, when we premiered the big Disney Cinderella event here at HSN, this sold out immediately. So we are thrilled to have it back, and it's a huge customer pick because it's so unique. It sold out in March.
How cute in the hair.
And so it's a hair clip. Of course, if you wanted to, you know, put a cord through it, you could wear this as a necklace as well. But Amadeo, I think what everybody at home, if you're not familiar with the Scognamiglio cameos, this is a true one of a kind. You know, when they were in the film, when they were talking about, you know, being unique and being yourself, this is very, very unique because every single one is fashioned just as they were fashioned from the very beginning.
And you know, Connie, you know that what I am is a cameo maker. I'm a cameo carver. I design jewelry with beautiful cameos. So I want you to realize right now that this is a one-of-a-kind, you know, once in a lifetime actually opportunity to own a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry. And you know what I mean is that you're bringing cameos to life by wearing it and collecting them in different ways. Imagine to wear this, you know, in your hair. It's like the most bejeweled hairpin you can have, and the most collectible. Every cameo is a collectible. Every cameo is a one-of-a-kind. So every single cameo, just like this, is basically handcrafted for you by one artist in the south of Italy, in the small town Torre del Greco, which is the only place in the entire world where cameos are made. So if this doesn't make you feel like Cinderella, I don't know what else will.
My goodness. And I've got to tell everybody too, we have 4 flexible payments just for the show. It's under $25 to get this magical piece home. And what you've got to realize is it is a hair clip. So you're going to be able to open this, put this in your hair, but also too, because if you wanted to thread a cord through this or a chain through this, you could easily, like, look at this on the neckline. If you wanted to put a piece of ribbon and tie a little knot at the end of it and do that, you could do that as well. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this. And the reviews on this, Amadeo, I don't know if you read all the reviews, but people love this. There was one review that was a lady talking about how she was going to give this to her granddaughter one day. Something else that I love that you did with this, aside from the beautiful look that is uniquely different for this cameo, the shape, that pear shape, and then the look of champagne diamonds.
And did you see the butterfly carved in her hair?
I did.
And this is all hand carved, all hand carved in a beautiful conch shell. But I also want to tell you, you know, cameos are the most feminine, nostalgic, romantic of all pieces of jewelry, undeniably. So to have a beautiful cameos set into a hairpin, which is the most feminine of accessories, you're really making a choice of femininity and romantic look and nostalgic look. So when you're going to wear this, everybody's going to think you have something that they can't have it. Remember, we have only for this incredible occasion, for the Disney Cinderella celebration, only about 150 pieces left.
Not even that.
So this is the only time that you can buy this. Imagine, Connie, I don't have this, I cannot sell this, even in my own shops in New York or in Capri. There's no one other piece exactly like this in a department store and a jewelry store. So congratulations if you're on the phone, because you're getting yourself the most incredible piece of collectible jewelry.
Oh, there is no question. I'm going to leave it out here and we'll let you know when it officially sells out, because we have more people ordering than we actually have of these available. Extremely collectible. Now, only 50 people can get this incredible.
This is my favorite.
Amadeo, gorgeous. This particular necklace was supposed to be $189. We're doing it for $149 for the event, and it's on FlexPay at under $40. You want to talk about craftsmanship and quality and uniqueness and collectability.
And let me tell you, the difficulty to carve a piece of a conch shell into the wing of a butterfly and then set it into this beautiful piece of jewelry. You will never see a handcrafted piece of jewelry like this in your life. This is a true collectible. Please stay focused and remember, this is a collectible show. Every single piece is a one of a kind, handcrafted in Italy with love by artisans who are artists, and their names are Mario, Giovanni, Giuseppe. They're doing it for you.
Okay, we're gonna move next to
you have to be fast.
Oh
now,
my gosh!
right?
And when we launched this in the original Disney Cinderella event here at HSN, this was probably probably the one that sold out the quickest. This particular piece was $129. We're doing it for the event at $119. We're also doing it on FlexPay just for this show. And as you look at this, by the way, that FlexPay is under $30. You get that collectible, genuine hand-carved cameo in the center. You get hand enameling. I mean, think back to the days of the Fabergé eggs. That's what we're talking about in terms of design. And then this is a double mirrored compact. So you have the traditional side and the magnified side. And on the back, you have Amadeo's name. So you know you have the collectible designer compact. Now, the unfortunate thing is we ordered 600 of these. We were able to get in 300.
Well, it's very, very difficult, you know, because it's not just about making jewelry. It's actually more about carving the cameos. You know, I can make as much jewelry as I want, relatively, but I cannot make as many cameos as we would all like to have. And that's why you don't see cameos everywhere. That's why you treasure your cameos, and that's why they become like your family heirloom. So if you are a collector, if you are a collector of fine, beautiful things, if you like, you know, the finest things in life, and you want to wear and own pieces that they're crafted by artisans. Artisans, it means that you know their names, you know who they are, and you know that they've been doing this for you because they have been carving cameos for generations, and they learned their art from their father, from their grandfather, from their uncle in a small family workshop in the south of Italy, in Napoli. Then this is the piece for you. And then imagine to own a compact, mirror compact like this, with a beautiful, incredibly handcrafted cameo. You imagine, this is like the size of a brooch.
Absolutely.
And this is like the chicest statement that you can have. Imagine going to a dinner, or you're with your husband and his colleagues, or you're going anywhere, and you pull this to to fix your, you know, your lipstick or your makeup. This is the most chic sign of elegance that you can show.
Not only that, it's a treasure piece. I mean, this literally is a treasure piece, because certainly you can go into department stores easily. You can spend $200 on a compact that has, you know, the look of stones, that kind of thing. These are one of a kind, hand carved.
And it's real. It's a real cameo.
It is. And I know a lot of people see it on a compact and they think, no, it's not. The same artisan.
Look at actually the two cameos next to each other. They are similar. That's when you see two cameos, the real ones, right? They're never the same. They're like sisters, but they're not exactly the same person. They're like snowflakes. There's always a small detail that will tell you that it's been handcrafted, handmade in Torre del Greco by an artisan. In this case, this artisan's name is Pino from Giuseppe, and he's been carving cameos since he was 19 years old, and he learned from his father in his father's workshop. And his father's been working with my father, you know, since he was like until he was 80 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine, this is family tradition, this is heritage, heirloom, and fine jewelry at its best.
Well, I mean, you think about it. On someone's wedding day, you give them something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. This could be that thing that you pass down to your daughter or your granddaughter on her wedding day. So it's practical and functional in the fact that one side is a traditional mirror, one side is a magnification mirror. So you're getting both of those. And again, you have Amadeo's name on the back of this, the brand of the designer on the back, but the collectability lies in the fact that you are getting a true one of a kind, because each cameo is carved literally embodying those centuries of old traditions in the way that it's made.
Exactly. Well, you know, I have one thing to say. If you like beautiful things made in Italy, if you like beautiful artistry made in Italy, and if you like the history of cameos, so the history of Italian art, this is an incredible opportunity for you to own a piece of their history.
Well, and again, to be able to get something that sold out immediately when we had it on of the original Disney Cinderella event, we have the final few of these remaining. And I mean, it's every time you look at
Connie,
this.
let me give a, a public announcement. Do not call me, do not send emails, do not, check the Facebook, because we cannot sell it to you after I get off air. This is only at HSN. It's only to celebrate Disney Cinderella, and I don't have them in my own store, imagine, even for my mom.
Oh my goodness, you better get one for her tonight.
I did, of course, she loves it.
Okay, only 100 people can get this gorgeous necklace that we took from $149 to $99. It's on FlexPay.
Isn't that incredible?
Tell us about this.
Look at that frame. I wish I could do that in gold. The only problem is that it would cost like $2,000 or more. This is the most beautiful Cameo tribute to Disney Cinderella. It's like an homage to everything that movie resembles and resonates of. Like, look, it's romantic, it's hopeful. She's the quintessence of like youth and beauty and beautiful. I mean, elegance of days that are past. Of the old days. So I hope you love it and you're gonna treasure it.
Absolutely. And again, hang in there for your hairpin and the beautiful compact. But now we're behind the sparkle with Amadeo, and as we are celebrating Disney Cinderella, we have to know, you're always sparkling, my friend. Okay, we have to know what your Cinderella moment was.
Well, I thought about it, and there is one moment in my career that's really a Cinderella moment. It's the day actually in the fall of 2001 when I was at my home one night watching TV, and I got a phone call from Sarah Jessica Parker, who just wanted to thank me for a cameo that she received from her husband, and tell me how much she loved Cameo.
Wait, you picked up the phone and she said, this is Sarah
Jessica Parker, and I said, oh, come on, who's this, please? And I was watching TV, and it was dark, and she said, no, it's really me. And that's when I realized, and I freaked out. And we spent like 10, 15 minutes on the phone, and she was telling me all the beautiful stories of this Cameo that her grandmother owned, and she and her sisters passed around through their youth.
That's amazing. Okay, I can't top that one, I don't think. That's amazing. Okay, thank you, Amadeo.
Thank you so much. Happy Cinderella.
Oh, absolutely. And by the way, Amadeo is one of the princes that are present tonight in the show. So visit my Facebook page, Connie Craig Carroll on HSN, and like my page and find the behind the scenes action. Now, coming up a little bit later with Roberto, I'm going to show you this bracelet because this is out of this world incredible. This is our showcase item. First time back since selling out. We originally had this at $169. Today, we're doing this at a showcase price of $129. And as always with the showcase, that means you're also getting free shipping, and it's available for you on FlexPay at $43.32. But I'm going to show this one on just really, really quickly so you get an idea. I mean, if you want to feel like a princess or like a queen, this is the kind of jewelry to have. And it is a huge, almost perfect 5-star customer pick. So that's coming up as our showcase in this first hour with Roberto. But we're going to check in with Bill to see what's going on in our community. Hey, Bill.
Thank you, Connie. Well, the first thing I want to remind you is if you do go to our Facebook pages each week, we will let you know what the theme is, but you need to go to the HSN community to post your responses, because that's the way you'll have a chance to win a $25 HSN gift card. The question was, what was your past Cinderella moment? This one came from Josephinia, and it was when I was 8 years old. It was my first communion. I remember that my whole wardrobe, from dress to shoes, was from Italy. It says the shoes were the best, though. They were white with a mini stacked heel, and they had a strap that went around my ankle. I really think I was the belle of the ball. Love it. Continue to stay awesome, my friends. Life is too short not to. Hugs and kisses. We want to hear your responses. Visit us right now at hsn.com. Just click community. Right now, here's a word from Joy Mangano.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Your best friend just got even better. Get ready to rev up your look. Go from demure to dazzling with effortless, sophisticated, reliable cosmetics that will help you look gorgeous and feel beautiful. Watch Stacy Shefflin and YBF Beauty Thursday on HSN.
What are friends for?
Heidi Daus's pins from her collection coming up next hour.
And I'm decked out in everything from Roberto. He is here, and we'll be talking in just a second.
I love this bracelet.
I know, right? It's our showcase. I love the charm bracelet, though.
This may have been one of ours and HSN's and one of our customers' favorite events, the Disney Cinderella event. And so this is kind of like a reprieve. And why? Because today we are releasing the DVD. So it's out on Blu-ray. You can order it on hsn.com, and it's $29.95 for this beautiful package.
Okay, and again, you can check that out on hsn.com, and it's available on Blu-ray and digital HD. Okay, but we're taking you to Italy. Bill, have you ever been to Italy?
I have. I've been to Roma, and I loved it there. As a matter of fact, you can walk the streets, you go into a restaurant for dinner, and you're there from 4 in the afternoon till midnight, and they keep bringing you out entree after entree. And the jewelry stores, and you know, the influence from Italy is magnificent, all from the scenery and the ocean and the architecture. Well, Roberto by RFM is one of our very special designers here, and he has a gorgeous collection of genuine jewelry that he has created an inspirational version of for HSN. Take a look.
Okay, we're here with Roberto. Many of you already know and love him, but in case you don't, you can just Google Roberto Ferroni Manella, and you will see his beautiful boutiques all over the world. And, or, you know what? You can read my Facebook, because I put your picture up there today. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, Bill and Amadeo both said, why was Roberto on top? And I said to all the ladies, I said, we have 3 princes tonight, and everybody starts saying, Roberto's my prince. I love Roberto. So he's here. He's an award-winning designer, and when you look at him, when you look him up on the internet, what you will find is that his pieces in his boutique are exactly the same that he makes for us here at HSN. The only difference is the metal he uses.
Absolutely.
So the same quality and craftsmanship.
Basically, it's the same carat weight, the same molding, the same casting, and the only difference is the metal, but it's exactly the same piece. It's not something inspired or looking alike, but it's an original. By the way, good afternoon, everybody.
Okay, inspired by Disney's Cinderella,
yes,
and what
the butterfly.
Oh my gosh.
The symbol of transformation. I mean, nothing more really makes sense with the movie.
Right.
You know, the butterfly and this beautiful girl that all of a sudden blossom in this princess. And if you remember the words that were so amazing, be kind, be courageous, and something magic will happen. And really the butterfly symbolized the magic that can happen to all of you in your daily life, in your everyday life, truly.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I want to
this is the typical matte finish that is so successful in the Ferroni Manilla collection, and with a smoky topaz-like stone and almost half a carat of crystal.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I mean, really, you can put it on anything, on a lapel, on a coat, on just a little, like, I've seen it also worn sort of on a jeans.
Sure.
I mean, it looks fantastic.
On a handbag, on a hat, on an overcoat, on a scarf.
That was Sarah Jessica Parker would have done on a hat.
Exactly. And I'm just going to let you know, we took this from $79 for the event to $69. It's also available for you on FlexPay at $23.32. But when you look at that, the detail and the beautiful finish.
I mean, ladies, wait until you really will get the box home and you understand the weight, the workmanship, the detail, and the fact that it's all gold matte color. It really goes with everything. And then you have also the possibility to wear it on a chain.
Yes.
Because there is a little bail. So you just slide in your own chain and you just wear it.
And it hangs kind of off, you know, like at an angle when you hang your chain there. So that's going to be the way it is if you put your chain through it. And think about this as a wonderful gift too. I mean, butterflies are so symbolic of transformation and wonderful things to come.
It's a really good luck charm.
Yeah,
truly.
it is. I mean, a lot of organizations actually use it as their symbol because it is such a wonderful transformational type of symbol.
Look how fantastic it looks as a pin right now.
Yeah.
Look. Okay, fantastic.
Yep, it looks great as a pin. We're going to show you as a pendant.
And I show you as a pendant right now. I just took my chain off, and I want to show it to you. Hold on. Look
Bill's
at that.
off to the side
Look
taking pictures, by the way.
Look how pretty it is like that.
Okay, and see, notice how it hangs at an angle.
Perfectly.
And then all of the sparkle of the stones, the gorgeous look of the smoky in that cabochon cut, which just elevates the look of it.
Yeah. I mean, ladies, this was completely sold out the day we show it, and we were so excited to be able to bring it back. So that's your chance, because it's truly something very special.
Okay, do us a favor. I know we're busy. We don't have a lot of these, and officially, when it's gone today, it's gone for good.
Look how cute with the little, how do you call those?
Those little antenna.
The antenna,
yes. The little antenna, okay. And remember, we took $10 off. We're doing it on FlexPay for under $30. Now, everybody's asking about this necklace. We had people come out to the set to look at this necklace.
Yes, that's basically the combination of the successful leaf collection that I really is part of the gem of my couture collection, combined with the flower, the butterfly, and that's really an homage to the Cinderella story. And ladies, all of you, there is a Cinderella, and Cinderella doesn't mean, you know, dressing up and go to the ball. It means like overcoming like issue in your life and really be able to have that power again to go on in life, and just do it to treat yourself, to feel special. And this on a t-shirt, on a sweater, it looks fantastic because there is nothing more really chic than solid gold, and the matte color is just striking.
And it's completely adjustable too. I actually just have to happen to have it closer to the neck, but you can wear it down a little bit lower
longer,
too.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is my personal favorite.
That is fantastic.
I adore this.
The charm bracelet with all the Cinderella symbol, with the shoe, then you have the clock, the butterfly, the castle, and the carriage. That is just amazing. You have really an extender here, so you can make it larger, you can make it smaller with the lobster clasp, but it's a great, great bracelet. You can add all your charm there you already have.
Sure, absolutely. And you know what? We did 2 flex pays for the event. We're also taking $10 off the price for the event.
Wow.
And remember, you get the 5 beautiful, very detailed charms. And when you think about, if you were purchasing a single charm, obviously it would be more than $10. This breaks out to $9 and change per charm.
And all of them attached. And you know, I just want to show in the back there is also the RFM logo, which is a guarantee of authenticity. And what is amazing actually on the clock, you see all the crystal that makes it so special. And it's all solid metal, all gold color. And you can mix it with your own bracelet you already have and just create a great statement together.
You know, and the nice thing about this is you can personalize it, as Roberto said, if you wanted to put an initial charm on here, if you wanted to put something of significance, maybe, you know, our producer is having a baby girl this year. She could put a little baby girl charm on here. And these are things that you add to and you personalize it. So it's almost like looking at, you know, a photo album, if you will, because it shows the things that are special to you, but then your love for Disney's Cinderella at the same time, because we all love, I think, the Disney movies. And so this is something that represents all of the important elements of the movie. And when you look to, like I was looking at this a little while ago, especially you look at the clock and you look at the raised three-dimensional quality.
The detail actually can go both sides. The shoe is a complete shoe. It's not just the side of a shoe. But truly, this can be a perfect present. I mean, Christmas is coming. I mean, this is to say to your loved one, to your sister, to your daughter, to your girlfriend that, you know, she's a Cinderella. She's a princess. It's all about, you know, being this special princess in your life, and all of you are a princess in some way.
Exactly.
So it's somebody that you care a lot. Like I care about you. You know that you always with me. No, don't laugh. I'm serious. You think I'm kidding?
Okay, I'm blushing.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something because Connie does me. Can I have the camera closer?
Oh no! You tip?
Look. It's always
Roberto.
with me. Because Connie is my,
I'm right here on your heart, right?
By the way, I have one for you, so you can wear it.
This is hilarious. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna leave it open, like that. Actually, I'm gonna
You
just
kind
open
of
the
usually do
shirt.
that at some point during the show anyway.
That's true, that's true. So let's do that. Let's completely take it off. And I'm gonna wear it like that.
Oh my goodness. Where's Bill? I know he's jealous.
So now I'm with Connie all the time. I told you.
I love this. Thank
cute,
you.
huh?
Thank you. It's adorable. You know, that was a surprise.
So ladies, truly, if you want to make somebody special and you think about somebody all the time and it's your own princess, that's the one. That's a bracelet. You're gonna wear it?
I'm gonna wear it. You and I have to have our picture taken in our matching shirts.
Yes.
So even when Roberto's in Italy or New York,
ladies,
he's always with
truly,
me.
Connie did not have any idea.
I had no idea. Oh my gosh, and I don't even know what to say. That's so cute. Okay, but this as well, honest to goodness, this is just something that you will fall in love with. And you know, the neat thing about a charm bracelet is throughout the entire day, you reach down, you touch the little charms. You know, you're in a meeting, you're sitting there, you're rubbing the charms. You know, so it's happy jewelry. It makes a little noise as the charms, you know, move against the bracelet. There's a reason why charm bracelets have been so popular.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm getting dressed.
He's covering up the Connie and Roberto.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, the next thing you know, it's gonna be a tattoo of my
No, that's the t-shirts.
yes, the t-shirts, that's where you draw the line, okay. But honestly, look at that, look at the castle. Look at the beautiful butterfly.
Really, the detail are incredible, and the casting, I mean, the workmanship on it, you will see, I mean, once you get it and you actually hold it and understand the weight and the quality, you will truly fall in love with it.
Oh my gosh. And there's the clock. And you see too, they're perfectly spaced. Now again, this is a 7.5 inch, but it has a 1 1/4 inch extender. So you can make this as tight or as loose as you want. If you're getting this for a younger girl and she's gonna be wearing it year after year as her wrist gets larger, this can get larger
absolutely,
too. Yeah.
Absolutely, because it's really a fantastic, gigantic version of a Rollo chain. So you can attach the lobster anywhere you want. So if you want to really give it to your daughter, which is like 10, 12, she's going to grow into the bracelet and add, you know, every special moment of her life on it. So, and as Connie was saying, I mean, really $49.95 is really all the charm together on the bracelet.
Which
so
is
it's
amazing.
not one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I mean, you have all of them. You have the castle, the butterfly, the clock, the shoe, and the carriage.
And look at those. I mean, you can see they're substantial, beautiful charms. And you can imagine what you would pay for those individually. You get every single one. Now, I do want to remind you, it's only for the event.
Yeah, let me
we
show
took it
them.
from $59 to $49, and it's under $25 on your charge card. So there we can see all of them.
Yes.
Look at the carriage. Pardon my reach. Look at that beautiful.
I love the castle.
Oh,
maybe because I love architecture, so I love the castle. And the clock is great.
And the shoe.
And the shoe is like with the high heel. Yeah, of course.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay, the great news is if you're on board, you've got this one, and we will leave it available for you. Now, we do want to let you know the earrings I'm wearing, and it comes with a matching necklace. Absolutely out of this world. We have only 30 of the necklaces available, 20 of the earrings. So the necklace we took from $199 to $169. It's $56.65 on FlexPay. And then the matching earrings. I've got to show you these.
The one you're wearing,
oh
absolutely.
My gosh.
Ladies, that's the most amazing color of the morganite-like stone, the one on top. And then you have this incredible amethyst color, which is just so striking. The necklace is one of a kind and done only for Cinderella, and is reminiscent of a red Cinderella. That's a special necklace, but you should not be afraid to wear it truly just with a t-shirt and a jeans, because that's a way to wear couture jewelry. When I sell my jewelry in my stores in London, in Capri, in New York, I always tell my ladies, don't be afraid, you gotta leave them. It's not just for the gala, it's not just for the major event, it's for every day. So just make it more rock and roll, put a t-shirt, a white shirt, crisp, and and wear it.
We are down to a dozen.
And the rose
earrings.
color is so amazing.
Oh my gosh,
truly.
the rose color I love, and anything we do in Roberto always sells out in the rose color because it's like blush when you put it on, framing.
It's very delicate.
It is.
And then you have this combination of the amethyst color and this incredible morganite that is very delicate. So if you're blonde, if you're brunette, a redhead, it's just going to work
And more
incredibly.
coming up with Roberto, but first we're checking in with Bill and Heidi.
Well, look who I found, like, lurking around Disney's Cinderella castle.
Oh, my goodness,
Hi.
I feel like Cinderella.
You look like it with the beautiful... Heidi has a collection inspired by the movie that is not to be believed. The pin that I'm wearing, first of all, I've got to show it to you. People are already calling and asking about it.
That's the most beautiful thing.
We sold it out when we had the Disney Cinderella event at $200. It is $169.95. There are fewer than 200. It has never been event priced like this.
Look at this.
It is on 4 flex payments for tonight at $42.49. I wore it because I thought it would look like sort of like a regal crest. Yeah,
it does.
And your necklace.
Oh my gosh!
But you know what? We found something on hsn.com from your collection. That's an hsn.com special. That's what this is all about. It's magical, okay? This is $90 off. It is the Heidi Daus Armed with Charm 3-piece bracelet set.
Oh my gosh!
It was $199.95. It is $109.95, and it is. We have coral and turquoise. It is on 4 flex payments for $27.49 in cream or black diamonds, and then we have mango and multi, and then turquoise multi. Oh
wow!
Gosh.
That is crazy.
That's what makes it magical tonight.
Oh,
okay?
it sure does.
And Heidi has a whole collection coming up next hour, including a tiara that both she and Connie will be wearing. Connie wears hers when she vacuums the house with her Dyson.
I sleep in mine.
Okay, so we're going to go back to Connie and Roberto. Join us during the show. We'd love to hear from you, too.
We would love it.
Connie?
Well, I say never leave home without your tiara, right? Okay, but it's our showcase time with Roberto. This gorgeous bracelet sold out the very first time it was presented, and it's back as our showcase. And you know, with every showcase we offer you, the price is only available during Bejeweled, and also it's free shipping and flex pay. So we took this from $169, $40 off the price. It was not this price in the original beautiful Disney Cinderella event. And then we're also doing it on FlexPay for you at $32.49 and free shipping. And Roberto, this is the epitome of that high jewelry, couture, one-of-a-kind creation.
Foglia d'oro. That probably my most successful collection is the Leaf collection, named for the Cinderella, the Foglia d'oro. It's incredible the weight of the bracelet, the fact that if the camera can follow me, also all around. I mean, you have the detail of the crystal and the leaf at different dimension, different height, but mostly how easy it is to put on, how strong it is, the dimension, which is incredible. Like I'm a man and I have a pretty big wrist, and this one is really a big statement.
But
so,
look at it beside your watch.
Yeah,
look
I want to show you
coloration.
the color of the bracelet next to 18-karat gold watch, and with this matte finishing that is so incredible. Let me put it on. Look at this.
That.
Look at that.
Exactly the color of 18-karat gold. By the way,
look at the leaf. I mean, the leaf are all different and different size, different dimension. They really stick out like, you know, they're like
raised. You can see it's like the leaves are curling.
Absolutely.
You can see that. And I just want to tell everybody too. I
the
mean,
weight.
Yes.
Can I do this?
Sure.
I'm gonna scare the producer. I mean, this is a brick.
Oh,
I mean,
feel
you
this.
are really having a bracelet that you're going to wear for the next 10, 20 years and have something so striking that people will really stop you and ask you how much you pay for it. Because I've given this bracelet to ladies on red carpet, to celebrity, and there is no way on earth they can even figure it out. The fact that this is being the perfect replica of an original, it's just the metal that is different. But this is really,
How much is the original?
Is about 42.
Oh, 42,000.
42,000, yeah.
Okay. Just so everyone knows, we have about 300 people on board. We don't have a lot of these because just like Roberto's Couture collection, these are never mass manufactured. It's the same artisans,
limited.
the same techniques. I even want to show you something interesting about this. By the way, notice it opens and closes itself, so you don't have to have someone help you with your bracelet.
Absolutely.
But if you can see the edges, the contrast in the edges of the leaves, I mean, that's the difference that you get in true designer jewelry. The contrast.
Yeah, did you see the edges on the sides? I mean, you know, being the same molding, the same casting, this is all done by hand. It's all finished by hand. Also, the casting is all finished by hand. So there is the same labor on a piece like that than the one I do in my high couture jewelry. That's the reason why I don't like to call it fashion jewelry. This is really high couture jewelry using just a different metal. And being a limited collection, we don't do this like thousands. It's just in the hundreds, and it's very special. So whoever is going to make it, to get it, and at this price is just incredible with $40 off, you're going to have an original that is going to soon become a collectible.
And it's 2 1/4 inches in the width. So we're talking about bigger and bolder statement piece.
Oh, you don't need anything else. You really just need this and a fantastic pair of earring or nothing else.
I agree. I mean, maybe the ring that goes with it, we've taken it from $39 to $29 just for Bejeweled. But remember tonight, we're paying the shipping on this. Not only did we take $40 off, we are paying to ship it to you. And then on top of that, you're getting the flex pays. So free shipping, $40 off the price just for this show, and the flex pay is $32.49. But more importantly than that, it's about the look and truly the feel. You know, we've been talking about Cinderella moments, and there's
That's a Cinderella moment. But you know, Connie, it's so interesting. Last time I was on air, one of you called and said something amazing. They received the collection, the Foyer collection, the Leaf collection, which is part of this bracelet, and they said, I can't believe it. I thought it was a mistake. I wanted to send it back because I thought they sent me the original. I mean, you will see, I mean, here the weight, the detail. I mean, it's really a fantastic necklace that it's not going to be just to buy it for fun because I'm on air right now. It's going to be something you're going to wear. And that's what really matters. Having something that 10 years, 20 years from now, you're still going to treasure and say, I have a fantastic piece of jewelry. I just want to show you, I know I'm abused my watch, but look the dimension. This is next to my watch, which is the largest of a men's watch in terms of, you know, the diameter. And look how big is this bracelet. I mean, it's really a big statement. And really for $129, the detail, the weight, the workmanship with all the crystal, the way it's done, is really a great deal.
Well, and again, when you look at the amazing, amazing quality and craftsmanship, I mean, I'm just looking at this, and every single time I look at it, there's something that I noticed that I didn't notice before, because it's that unique. And I remember the very first time that I worked with Roberto, and he was telling me, he goes, you can always tell true designer jewelry by the fact that it's three-dimensional. It's never flat.
Absolutely. It's not one stamp. Those are all different casting assembled later on together, and to put this together it takes so much time. But then also the crystal, they're all different dimension, all set by hand, and this makes it very special, truly.
But I mean, I love what you did with the crystal, because it's just a scattering of crystals, a whisper of crystals. If there were 40 carats of crystals, it's not believable. But to have that beautiful, just elegant
sparkle.
Oh my gosh, it's just like so elegantly appointed with just the perfect amount of crystals. And then again, all of the beautiful matte finish, but it contrasts with the edges, which have that texture to them.
Yeah, and ladies, I mean, truly, what is Cinderella? Cinderella is a woman that all of a sudden decided to take charge of her life and decided to go out and blossom in this beautiful creature. And you deserve it. I mean, if you want to do something for yourself and feel Cinderella in your life, and that is going to be that night or that afternoon that you're like, you know what, I want to be beautiful.
Exactly.
I want to be like a princess. I want to be special. That's the bracelet. Wear it with anything, jeans, like leather boots and a biker jacket, and it's gonna look great, or with a little black dress. Whatever, it's gonna look fantastic.
And you only get this price of $40 off for an hour and 15 minutes, and the free shipping and the flex pay go away when we leave you right at 8 o'clock. Now remember, we always have a showcase each hour, so next hour, Heidi Daus is coming up with her beautiful showcase. It's gonna have free shipping as well, and this This is Your Carriage Awaits crystal pin. We took this from $179 to $149, free shipping, and it's under $40 to be able to bring that home for you. We have literally about 300 of those to go around. I'll show it just really, really quickly. If you would like to pre-order this gorgeous Your Carriage Awaits pin, which sold out in the original show, you are more than welcome to get a head start because we had so many people who missed it last time. And keep in mind, all of the gorgeous pieces we're showing you tonight are inspired by Disney's Cinderella, so they're only for our Disney Cinderella shows. So you will not see these pieces again once they're officially gone. So this is coming up next hour, but Roberto, we've got to show the matching necklace, the matching ring to this captivating bracelet.
Absolutely. I mean, ladies, I've been selling fine jewelry for almost 15 years. And one lady, one of my clients, Catherine, taught me one thing. When you have a parure, a set, she said, if you can, you got to buy them all. Because there's going to be that event, that situation in your life where all of a sudden you have this amazing bracelet, but then your neck is empty and you need something that goes with it. Well, this necklace is very special because it's of course part of the Leaf collection, Cortona, which is this incredible little city in Tuscany where the best artisan in jewelry were born, and they still work. You know, 75% of all the gold jewelry is done in Italy and mostly in the region of Tuscany. And here you can see really the Florentine engraving. Look, the leaf, the engraving done on the leaf. You see the vein of the leaf, the detail. It's just unreal. But then I added the butterfly in it, which is so emblematic and symbolic of the Cinderella story, with the flower. So that's a very special necklace because it has all these symbols together. The leaf, which is a symbol by itself, together with the little flower and the butterfly. But it's such a statement necklace. It just lays so perfectly because actually bent. They are jump rings that makes it this like completely adjust to the cleavage. It's not going to be stiff, but it's super chic, and being gold color with the sparkle on the petal of the flower makes it something that truly you can wear with anything.
Okay, it is last call on this one. This will sell out during this presentation, and I gotta let you know, both Victoria and I are wearing it up a little bit higher, but this will drop down very easily. In fact, let me just double check the length. It will go all the way down to 19 inches. So you can go 17
the length
to 19.
So that's the length.
Yes.
How long it is. It's very long. It'll
go down to 19 inches, and we'll show you that here on Roberto in just a second. But I just think the design, like the stations that have been created in this, and I'm going to hold it here in a second so you can see up close and personal. I'm going to have to ask everyone too, if you can use hsn.com to order. That might be the fastest and the easiest way to be able to get through here. This is a showpiece.
Yeah, it is really a showpiece. And you know, if you're familiar with Roberto FM, and by the way, you can go on Instagram, on Facebook, you will know that the leaf collection is always sold out together with the flower collection. Here we have the combination of the two. So if you already own any of those, the Giardino collection or the leaf collection, that is the perfect match because it's really very flexible. But the beauty is really in the fact that you have this kind of a deep V that goes down, the drape that actually elongate the neck, and it really fills the cleavage, and it's very beautiful.
Oh, and it's 2 3/16 of an inch in the length, just in that drop. And I want everyone to see too. I want you to make sure and notice the detail, because you can actually see the little stems and the little veins in the leaves. You can see the texture on the flowers. And then of course the beautiful crystals. And then it looks like these leaves were laying on the ground and the flowers just dropped on top of them because they're sitting right on top of the leaves. Right there you see the 3-dimensional little butterfly.
It's almost like a leaf and flowers and butterfly dipped in gold.
Oh, that's exactly what it's like.
But at the same time, you have a casting that is extremely solid, so you will receive a beautiful necklace that has weight, so the bracelet. So it really is a true piece of fine jewelry. I mean, ladies, I was stunned when I saw the price and what we're doing today with Cinderella. I mean, those collections were never at this price, and that's your chance. They are like just few dozen, and I hope you're going to be the lucky one that will receive the box and will have the joy to open and to wear this collection.
So from $149 to $129.90, and again, $32 and change on your charge card. We're going to do a last call on this. We will let you know when this is gone, because this is far more limited than our beautiful bracelet, but now the ring. If you're starting a collection of Roberto Ferroni Manila and you want to get a starter piece, what a perfect place to begin. This particular ring we took from $39 all the way down to $29, and look, that same gorgeous dimension that we were talking about, the gorgeous butterfly right there in the center, so you can see the butterfly, the leaves coming up to embrace your finger, the floral design, and I'm going to put it back with the necklace too. But Roberto, talk to us about the ring.
I love the ring because it's not just a butterfly in the leaf. It's really the butterfly that sits on this leaf, and the ring has a shape that is elongated, and it really becomes almost like a sort of I don't want to say knuckle ring, but yeah, it can be a sort of like big, big statement ring. But definitely, as Connie said, if you are starting the collection right now, truly, that's the one. That's the one because it has all the combination of this incredible matte finish that is so luxurious. I mean, it's really scream 24 karat. And then you have the butterfly, and it's the symbol of really becoming something else and transform yourself. But then you have the leaf that are so classic in the Italian 12th century like tradition, and is very rich, is very chic, and is very unusual. So truly, that's a very special piece of jewelry.
Well, and then talk to us too about the craftsmanship.
Yeah, I mean, this comes back to the 12th century when in Florence there was the tradition of the Florentine engraving, which basically is a way to carve on top of the finished piece with a little tool, and so
it was all
it's almost
hand done, right?
Yeah, it's all done. Isn't done also on those. So basically, you have to create all the vein of the leaf, so the texture of the butterfly, and was done after. So you would do the casting, but then you would actually create all, so they would be all different from one another. And then, of course, the matte finishing, which is so beautiful. And if somebody knows, my collection is always shiny gold, but then I have the collection of the leaf and the giardino, which is matte, and it's so successful because you don't see anything around like that.
It's just
and
so rich. It's
yeah.
absolutely rich with that beautiful, softer texture to it. The color of the gold looks amazing with that matte finish, but to add the texture of the Florentining and the design, and also to the contrast of the highly polished nature. Now, my producer just told me we have 5 through 10 at this point. 5 through 10 available. Last call on size 9, last call on size 10. They will both be gone within a matter of moments. Gals, this looks fantastic if you want to wear this on the center finger, the index finger, but I'm going to show you because I have smaller fingers. Even if you're going to wear this on the ring finger,
that looks great.
It's elongating, isn't it? It's
and
very
ladies,
flattering.
Don't be afraid about the shape of the leaf and butterfly. It's very comfortable. If the camera can go and show the back that I'm holding right now, the ring is all shiny, highly polished, and the shank is a little tapered in the back, so it really sits well, and it's tapered through those leaves. They are on the side. They become smaller, but really when you put it on, it's like having silk. Super comfortable, and then when you turn it, you have the matte finishing. But it's truly a beautiful piece of jewelry. You will have the weight to it, but truly nobody will believe that this is 29.
Absolutely not. And it's only 29 for our show.
We have just me too.
We have just about another hour remaining to shop with Bejeweled and our wonderful Disney Cinderella event. This is only $29 for the show. So hang in there, size 9 and 10. We are into single digits. We have 5 through 9 available for you as well. That gorgeous.
Oh my God, it looks fantastic.
Thank you. I just feel like it's so flattering because it elongates the finger.
I think because it's elongated, yeah. And then because it has all the dimension. Should we show very briefly the dimension? I mean, if I can have the camera, look at that. I mean, it's not flat. I mean, those are 3 casting put it together. I mean, really the butterfly looks like just landed on the leaf.
Look at that. Okay, and then also the necklace is available for you. Final call on the necklace. We took this from $149 to $129. It's available for you at $32 and change on your charge card. Remember, it can go all the way down to 19 inches.
Yeah,
17.
the necklace is amazing. It's truly amazing.
It really
I saw you
is.
wearing it from there. I'm like, wow.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Well, thank you, my
Thank
prince.
you so much, lady.
And
big kiss and happy Cinderella.
And thank you.
And you're welcome for the t-shirt. Let me give you a kiss.
Thank you.
Grazie, ciao.
Okay, and we do want to remind you too, from Amadeo, we have our butterfly cameo, only 30 of these remaining. So if you would like this, it is available for you. And we took this from $189 to $149, so $40 off our regular selling price, and that's available for you on FlexPay at $37.49.
Like to welcome you back to Bejeweled Fairy Tale Finds. My name is Bill.
And I'm Connie, and we're continuing on with this amazing show. Everything inspired by Disney's Cinderella. And of course, we do have the DVD available right now on hsn.com. We have it on Blu-ray or digital HD.
Okay, and I will tell you that it has been such an exciting night tonight that people have been posting all over our HSN community page. And we asked the question last week, what time in your past did you experience a Cinderella moment? And we'd like to hear from you. Go to our hsn.com community page and then just click on Bejeweled and you can respond. Well, we asked and a customer wrote, her name is MDNA. Mine would be when I opened up my first box of Heidi Daus jewelry and placed it around my neck. I instantly felt like a princess. I honestly believe that Heidi is like a magical fairy godmother, sprinkling the world with all of her shimmery sparkles and making us feel like Cinderella. I will be watching your show and hopefully get another beauty. Love you guys. Is that nice? So you know what? Please post on our community page. It could be anything. I mean, it could be something very, very special, significant from your childhood, your adulthood, whatever.
Okay, and you know Heidi Daus. If you're not familiar with her, this lady has had her beautiful pieces grace all of the magazines that tell us what's in style and what the celebrities are wearing. And you can have that dynamite combination of color and really artisanship in the pieces from Heidi too. So you've seen it there. You've seen it in the nicest, the finest, the highest end department stores in the world, and we have it here at HSN as well. And remember, everything inspired by Disney's Cinderella, including the Butterfly Beauty or the Butterfly Love Crystal Pen. So we have both of those available for you tonight from $149 to $129, and it's $32 and change on your charge card. But I know Bill and Heidi have so much to share with you. And Bill, most of the pieces that we have from Heidi sold out immediately in the premiere.
They did, and you don't even know the complicated effort that went into bringing this back for the release of the DVD on digital and also on Blu-ray. Are you going to get the movie? I'm going to get the movie just to watch it again and to see some of the magic.
I have to tell you, girls,
how are you?
I am so good. This is so exciting to be here. I just have to share with you that I just came back from Italy, where I went with my whole family and I attended a wedding.
Oh my gosh.
And it was at a castle. And I'm telling you, this is just like, this whole thing is just like being there all over again.
You must have felt like you were a princess.
I really did. I mean, I wasn't getting married, but I felt like, I mean, it was just incredible.
Well, we're going to get right to it. This is the Heidi Daus Butterfly Beauty or Butterfly. The Butterfly Beauty or Butterfly. Let me show you both of them. These are your choices. I will tell you right now they sold out like within 3 minutes the first time around. This is the Beauty, and then this one here is the blue.
Look at those.
It's called the Love.
Butterfly Love
Crystal
and Butterfly
Pin. So it's Butterfly Crystal Pin or it's Butterfly Beauty. This is Butterfly Beauty.
Yeah.
Okay, back to what I was saying. So 4 minutes into the show during the Cinderella premiere when, HSN worked on the inspirational jewelry, that was, I mean, when you see the movie, if you haven't seen the movie in the theater, a lot of families we know, maybe didn't do that only because it's like it's like going on a vacation to go to the theater.
It really is.
So you may have, maybe ordering the DVD today and you could do it during Bejeweled. So now here's the thing. everything's on special flex. It's gonna be kind of like Cinderella rushing to get home by midnight.
Yep.
You need to order by 8 because all this event pricing goes away.
And it's it. And these pieces were designed for this very, very special event that HSN teamed up with Disney to create. So it was the most amazing thing. You know, you talk about your Cinderella moment. You know what mine was?
Tell me.
Well, I was invited. Oh, there I am.
You know
I was invited to the red carpet where we were.
There we were. Was that magical?
Oh, you know, I'm telling you,
to meet the stars and to be on the red carpet.
I have never been to Hollywood before. I had never done anything like that before in my whole life. And so to be invited and then, you know, and to see people with
there
these.
She is.
Oh, look at there
Lily.
She is. Look at how handsome
she was and the prince was just as charming.
Dude.
And she was so nice to Bobby and I.
Oh, so wonderful.
Listen, we want to hear from you during the show. If you're ordering one of the butterflies, either Butterfly Beauty or Butterfly Love, which is the love is the turquoise.
Yep.
They're both magnificent. They both have gorgeous channel set work.
Look at the workmanship.
This is the thing. You worked with Disney on the inspirations,
I certainly did. Very, very closely. Very, very closely. And each one of these butterflies is truly a spectacular work of art in its own right. You know, whether you like, I love the turquoise drops that hang off that beautiful butterfly.
Let's just do one at a time.
Or that's beautiful Butterfly Beauty, I think.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and you look closely, you'll see all of those fancy cut stones, Bill, that we really searched all over the world to find, to create this and bring this to you. It was sold out in minutes on when we did the event in March. And there, of course, is a sensational colorway of very unusual shades of topazes mixed with fuchsias and pinks, which is so very special. At $129, where have you ever seen a Heidi Daus pin this size?
No, listen, we've never done this.
No.
Now, this is this very special thing about Bejeweled. It is your destination for everything and anything jewelry. And when Heidi Daus comes on to Bejeweled,